Does Shaggy now?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say he does Shaggy in the live action, or not live action, the cartoon now, doesn't he?
Cartoon.
Yeah, he does now.
That's wild. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is episode.
Yes.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I can just. I have a YouTube tab open. I can find this out. Of course. Any content creator who tells you he doesn't have a cheat sheet is a liar. Oh, actually, tons.
No,
We did do one last month.
We did?
Hooray!
Over the Twitch TOS drama.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is episode 19.
Damn, bro.
And we technically actually did, yeah, no. We covered it. We just, we didn't get the 2. Oops. Ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 19 of the Deathwish Dinner Theatre podcast, and, I'm not 100% certain what we have to talk about. I mean, obviously, we got to address the 19 million elephant in the room, which is Palworld. Love it or hate it, it's here.
We can sum this entire podcast in one thing. Some video games good, many companies for video games bad.
I think
Good night, everyone.
I think I caught a tweet about the CEO being gobsmacked at how the servers cost $500,000.
God damn. Before we get into that though, so you know how months ago I was talking about the Microsoft acquisitions probably weren't a great thing?
Yes. I think many of us were.
Let me get the exact number. Microsoft laid off on the 25th of this fucking last month, January, 1,900 employees.
Just goes to
and
show
closed
that
down.
You go, Duns.
And also with that, they closed down that fucking survival game they've been working on for
the
6
Blizzard
years?
game that was being worked on for 6-7 years, which apparently was like almost done.
Man.
Microsoft gonna Microsoft, I guess. Like, once again, I have to preface, like, I'm not for Sony, I'm not against Sony, I'm not for Microsoft, I'm not against Microsoft. I like video games. I don't care what platform. As long as people get to enjoy video games.
My 2 cents all of this fucking buy dick measuring contest that's been going on the last few years is fucking stupid and now has negative results.
Yeah, it just, like, I know quite a few months ago I said something fucky was gonna happen with it because that's just a lot of acquisitions way too fast. Well,
If you don't allow room for growth, you're kind of screwing yourself.
like, I don't blame them for going out of their way to, like, acquire stuff. I mean, I get it. Strengthen your brand, but yeah, that could have went other places.
Yeah, could have gone to the projects that they were already working on.
Especially if, like, I don't know, with the Blizzard, like, giant survival game they were working on for several years, I feel like y'all could have doubled down into that and pushed it, and God forbid, like, that actually took off and turned out to be really well, like, put together. Boom, return on investment there instead of putting a fuck ton of people out of jobs.
Boom, Blizzard makes an actually decent game for the first time in decades.
Yeah. Again, though, Palworld, the game we thought was going to be some sort of, like,
Scam,
cash grab, like, rug pull, turns out to actually be good.
A game that some people still believe is going to farm your information for crypto. Or some fucking dog shit, I don't know.
I don't know, they've come up with, like,
every
conspiracy
single
theory after conspiracy theory. That probably exactly what you were about to say, Jay. And
they've come up with every negative connotation or every fucking scam or bad no thing in existence to try and besmirch and smear this game.
Even going so far as falsifying evidence that it is stolen assets.
Oh yeah, that one. What were they, like a 3D artist or something on Twitter who was adamant
Weren't
and
they?
tried to prove that like assets were flipped from like actual like Pokemon models or something,
Pokemon,
and then it
yeah.
got like busted that they were
You
going out of their way
lie!
to doctor the evidence so it looked like it, because they
You
said they were angry about the game being animal cruelty. It's been like a week or two since this happened, so it's out of my mind at this point.
Well, let me share what is still my favorite bit of Schadenfreude. John Naughty Dog developer opening his fucking gob the Friday the game comes out. Man, there's foul play at work with the development of this game. Okay.
oh yeah,
what's your
Naughty
proof?
Dog took a stab at Palworld because I guess
What?
Palworld and The Last of Us 2 remaster
I was
came
gonna
out
get
the
to
same
that.
day.
I was gonna get to that.
I don't even hate The Last of Us 2. It feels way too early for a remaster.
I'm sorry, Naughty Dog. You're starting to become a little bit of a Todd-centric when it comes to releasing your fucking game. You're getting up there in numbers next to Toddy and fucking Skyrim. I think you need to stop. Anyway, where was I? Okay, what's your source? Just vibes.
Vibes.
Man, shut your
No.
bitch ass up. Anyway.
No. It's Senator Armstrong. The source is I made it the fuck up.
No, that was for the 3D artist.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Porque lo no dos.
Well, I mean,
All right.
there's a lot of devs as well. Who I want to stated that Palworld is boring and repetitive.
Said
What's
bye.
your game like?
Well, here's my question. Is it actually boring and repetitive, or do you just not like survival games?
I mean, that's honestly my problem.
Which is fair. Like, survival games are not for everybody.
Yeah.
I was just playing. I played it just to join the homies and because it was funny. It's a good game to fuck around with the homies with.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's like my favorite game by any means. The background should tell you what my current favorite game is.
Oh fuck.
But
But if fun.
yeah, like it's actually quite entertaining. It's stupid. It's silly. It honestly, to me, borders on Pokemon parody, which is fucking hilarious to me.
I mean, all of the
Indeed.
fucking Dex entries take the fucking piss out of everything.
Yeah, it's like a fucking brontosaurus, basically, that is apparently the devourer of all.
It's an 11-foot tall fucking brontosaurus walking on two legs that looks like any fucking plush toy that you've probably seen as a child, and it will violently maul you and devour you.
But it looks cute.
I want to give it a hug.
Oh, but then you also have the fucking squid that sucks out
Sucks
your
the
innards
juices.
and leaves you a hollow husk.
Wait, it crawdads you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Killamari. If you've never seen it, I caught a glimpse of it and I couldn't stop staring. If you look underneath it, if you upskirt this thing, it's just fucking teeth.
And
Needle teeth.
let's not get into Hong Yu. Exactly.
The arm one?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
used for executions.
Yeah, some of these... I'm just gonna call them dex entries, because that's what they are. Like, they're
Yes.
fucking dex entries. They're wild.
They're fucking wild.
Just as well as any Pokemon Dex entry.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of
mean,
like,
Pokemon that are just
and-
absolutely fuck up. Like that one dragon thing that will like burn bullies' houses down or something like that.
The balloons that take away kids.
Any ghost Pokemon ever,
Yes.
I mean,
except
Phantom
except for
is
Gengar.
literally
Gengar
a
is just my
child's
homie.
soul.
Like somebody get the image. Fucking Gengar sitting on the steps. He just chilling.
Nah, we don't need the image. We got the GIF.
Man, I don't know.
Oh no,
People
wait, no, we
need
don't.
to realize that there is room for Pokemon and their games. Which personally, I haven't been very entertained by the latest Pokemon games. I'm not gonna say they're bad. I don't think they're bad. I think Nintendo needs to give Game Freak more than, a year to work on a game.
I think they need to get good.
Legends Arceus or I don't
Arceus.
fucking Arceus, okay. Is
Look at this
like
big purple motherfucker. I just want to hug him.
Legends of Arceus is like a really cool premise. I would have liked to see that far expanded, but the fuck you gonna do in a year?
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't
Now that-
know, game development hard.
Game development take
Yeah.
time in this day and age. It's not like back in the day when you could release 2 fucking Command and Conquer 3 games in the same fucking year.
I mean, for reference, and this happened a while back, the Unity scare with the pay per like download or whatever the fuck it was for the
You
dev.
mean the attempted
Yeah.
extortion of every game developer that exists?
But yeah, the team I was working with on a personal project of mine, we put like 3,000 hours of dev time into something just to completely scrap it because we're probably going to move to a different engine, and like half of our team just gave up and left over that. That's 3,000
Understandable.
hours out of the fucking, like, just gone. That's okay.
That
If it's
I
meant to
don't
be,
blame them.
it's
I don't
meant to
blame
be
them
later
for leaving.
on.
That shit happens.
Yeah. Like, again, if it's meant to be, it'll happen later on. But, I mean, the first time we worked on this, we got a cease and desist from Nintendo, so there's that. It's framed on my wall to the
Put
right
it up
of
on
me.
the board, baby.
To be fair, we were definitely aping on some Nintendo IPs at the time, and I know better now. But that was back when I was in college. I was like 19. I was dumb.
Man, this
mean,
sounds like
shit.
y'all was trying to make a Metroid game.
You want to talk about having to throw out all your work?
Fire Emblem like game.
Uh,
Maybe a little
wanna talk
too... Sorry, go ahead, Jay.
No, you go. I'm interrupting you.
I was just saying maybe a little too Fire Emblem like, because it got Nintendo's attention.
How the fuck do you get 2 Fire Emblem like? They're all fucking anime people.
Turn-based tactics JRPG.
Okay.
Oh my god, Doc.
Well, the last person that tried to copyright gameplay mechanics was Shadow of War, and last I checked, they still haven't fucking made another game to,
To be fair, I don't think them copywriting something was the biggest of their worries. Wasn't that game filled with really
Microtransactions.
predatory microtransactions?
and then they nixed
yeah.
it.
Well, just for everyone in the podcast, anybody who wants to listen, you cannot copyright gameplay mechanics. That is why we can have different copies of Monopoly.
Or that's why we can have 500 versions of Risk
Yeah.
Yeah, like
or
you
Risk.
cannot copy game or you cannot do that to gameplay mechanics because it stifles the market.
Well,
To
isn't
have
like
been acknowledged it.
isn't like using examples of like Monopoly and Risk kind of like because they're all made by the same company technically. They
Yeah,
just
Well,
that
but
might-
there's like
that'd
there's
be a
other
min-
games like Stratego.
yeah.
Stratego's good shit. Take forever though.
What was I gonna
Yeah.
say? Oh, right. Speaking of shit that got thrown out after a long bit of development, how fucking Like, I know they were expecting to get hit by it, and were expecting to have to change all the assets and shit, but how fucking dickish is it to tell somebody in the middle of a project of a fan game, just as they're on the cusp of releasing it, no, scrub our shit off of it.
I mean,
Which
to
one
be
is
fair,
this?
the company has the right to do
Bloodborne
that.
cart.
Oh, yeah.
As cool as the Bloodborne cart project is, like, they kind of put themselves in that position. I hate to say it.
No,
Yeah.
they did, and they fully knew that they were expecting to get hit by it. The fact that it took them this long to fucking do it is hilariously inept. Like, this shit has been in production for years. You could have nixed it like 2 years ago, and it would have been done making all sorts of different assets for it by now. Instead, you dragged your fucking feet.
I mean, a
Dickhead.
lot of companies do it. I mean, they
Well,
did that.
it may have not been on
Capcom
their
did it too.
radar at all.
Yeah,
Considering they don't have any Bloodborne current things going on, yeah, I'm not surprised they don't have it on their radar at the moment.
and also probably like the pending release of it probably built up enough hype that it hit their radar.
Mm-hmm. But anywho, other news, pour one out for the homie, Carl Weathers.
Yes,
Yes.
son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
And we're losing all the fucking greats lately, man.
Last 10 years has been hard.
How the last 3 years or last 4 years because of COVID?
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
yeah, you're right. And in terms of
bad
news that surprises nobody at all, not a single surprise to be found, Jim Carrey returning to be Robotnik for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. No
Oh
fucking
yeah, I saw
shit.
tweets about that.
Yay.
I'm glad.
Like, who the fuck else are you gonna... Like, everybody was betting on him selling the fucking first movie, but then the first movie actually was fucking great.
After some, model changes.
I still think that was a fucking psyop publicity stunt. Nah.
I
What a hell of a
wouldn't
stunt.
be surprised though, because bad press is still press.
Yep.
The fact that they okayed them using the fucking ugly Sonic model for that what was it, the fucking Chip and Dale movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
I still think the fact that they were okay with it feels like a fucking psyop, like publicity stunt dog shit.
But in terms of returning things, if I can segue over,
Mm-hmm.
that is gonna be surprising. Man, oh man, aren't we all? Isn't Frosty gonna be excited that Overwatch League's coming back under Saudi Arabia?
What?
I've never heard more of a bigger
So-
joke in my life.
Yep.
Wait. So now, is it under the same guy that owns like majority share of SNK or whatever?
Let me double check this.
No.
There's
Sounds
no
like
way.
this sounds like a money laundering scheme. Shut the fuck up.
I
Boy,
just
no
saw
way,
it.
boy.
I just saw it today.
Boy, no way.
I mean, to be
Here
fair,
we
it'd
go.
be nice to
Here's-
see esports not die, even if it's a game I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of.
Yeah,
It's-
2 months after killing Overwatch League, Blizzard teams up with Saudi Arabia's esports league for a new era of Overwatch esports.
Yeah,
It
we're
is
just
the same.
we're just gonna pay everybody off. This thing's
So-
dead. Oh hey, more money.
So, man, good luck getting a few of those characters okayed. Cause, ooh, buddy, Saudi Arabia and
Well,
certain
no,
groups.
because you got to think. If it ends up being the same group that, again, has like a big market share in SNK, they allowed Angel's design to happen, so it's probably fine.
They allowed fucking Shermie.
Yeah.
Anyway, funny media news.
This
Who's ready for the Super Bowl to open with, brought to you by Nickelodeon, and SpongeBob and sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Yeah.
I mean, you're
Man,
like,
I love the Superb Owl.
you're like 5 hour. You're like 5 years too late. Super Bowl. We kind of wanted that when the creator passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but instead we
Just-
got bait and switch.
Yeah, it was like NFL.
That's funny
What the
because
flip?
you fish with bait.
All I know is I can't wait for the next Chisel Adonis Nick
Squidward.
sponsored Super Bowl.
Oh, that's not what he wanted to cook.
Those are always funny to watch.
Yes.
What else we got? What else we got? Let's see.
See, I feel like the only thing I have is bad news, so I'm gonna get some good news in and then some bad news.
That's
Mhm.
fair. Don't always need, bad news. Always
Look
good
at
news
you,
here and there.
current day news.
Oh, unless you're a game journalist.
And real life news.
Oh yeah. I got one. Kotaku, to nobody's surprise, put out an article on the accessibility settings for Alan Wake 2 and called people babies if they use them. When
And
said
then-
accessibility
and then they had to
settings were
change.
for like actual illness.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Then they had to change the titling to that because people were calling them out in it because Kotaku.
We're sorry. Our bad. You're dumb.
Yeah, I think if you scroll up and no mic just enough in my server, you'll see the article still. Unless, updated and said it was, ejectocito. Let me scroll up and check.
Wow.
I think I only posted it yesterday.
So, who wants to hear a little bit of bad, sad, but fuck that company in particular news?
What's up?
So, the illustrious company that brought you my favorite word, Bebsy, from
Beps.
the day before.
Oh.
Oh,
There you go, by the way,
crap.
Raj.
Say what? Huh? What? Huh?
There you go. I replied to it in no mic so you can see it.
I don't want to give Kotaku that time.
Oh, no. You don't even have to give a view. You can just scroll up to it and see the link itself
Okay.
without
Alright, I will.
actually giving them a click.
Dude. Like,
So, to sum it up,
put yo.
development turned out to be nightmare fuel crunch your fucking nuts into existence.
How do you have
And,
crunch on an asset flip, though?
Yeah, apparently it started off with originally a 20-person team.
Went down to 2.
Though unfortunately over time they kept trying to imitate other games and take features from other games, which resulted in about 3 different versions of the day before.
God damn.
Unrealistic deadlines, overpromises, unreasonable demands are all part of are all part of the process.
How it should be called the games before instead of the day before.
So, and I'm also reading a lot of buzzwords used by the founders used to motivate the team, like just calling everybody a big family.
We all family.
And then somebody got fired for apparently their lack of will.
I-
You weak-willed fools.
I hate company
Jesus.
jargon so much that just is like
This
that
I mean-
whole we're a whole family thing. Like that shit just feels so dehumanizing to me.
Mhm.
I mean, I think this will personally affront you, Cass, but sources report instances of fines being handed out for, tiny mistakes, errors, like when 2 individuals were asked to pay $1,930 for turning in low-quality recordings
What?
for voice work.
What the fuck?
They were fined. Told
Dang,
to
right.
How do you
pay.
fine an employee?
Yeah. Especially when it doesn't involve damages to some sort of equipment.
Seriously.
Also, like I said before, crunch, crunch, crunch your fucking nuts into the ground, employee. There are some employees who never worked less than 16 hours a day.
Holy.
Quote,
I want to preface something.
over the last year and a half, I haven't had a Saturday off. And for the last 2 months, I haven't had a day off at all.
Damn.
So, okay, I want to preface something. I used to work for like a full-on like factory fabrication job where we worked 14-hour shifts, 60-something hours a week, but I still got my Sunday and Saturday off.
Well, unfortunately, extended workdays and 0 off days for months seems to have been a common occurrence.
How is that
One
even...
person quoted as saying, begging for a few hours of break just to find time for a shower or a meal.
Oh my god. I just...
No, I forget. Were they a U.S. developer?
Fucked if I know. Let me Google that.
Because if I remember correctly, like, there's certain obligations of work that have to be met.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that's involved in the states and federal. And
Yeah,
ocean.
they can't be U.S. then.
Wow, they don't even have a fucking website.
Well,
of
they
course.
closed down their entire studio, so I'm not
They
surprised.
deleted it.
Delete.
Pussies.
They may have done some slave labor and made sure that everybody was miserable and inhumane, but the pizza parties
Alright,
were
I guess
great.
I gotta fucking look at the
Oh,
Wikipedia.
fuck yeah. I forgot how much I love pizza parties. Make everything better.
Bro, it's not even a pizza party when the slice of pizza is like...
Paper thin. Wafer thin paper.
Or from not even from like an actual good chain. It's just like from the store itself. Like a Walmart one. Like, hey, we got Walmart pizza. No, come on, no.
I already have to eat this shit because it's so cheap. I don't want more
Ah,
of it.
now I see.
Exactly.
Now I see. Singapore.
Ah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hear it again from the back.
Apparently, it was the headquarters was located inside a mixed retail space in Balestier, in the central region of Singapore.
Alright.
Now, in terms of news that'll kick you right in your nuts in nostalgia,
Cool.
apparently NFL star Jason Kelsey,
Kelsey.
Oh.
Jason Kelsey.
I don't know how to fuck say his name,
Kelsey.
is currently on a mission to find the motherfucker who owns the rights to the Backyard Sports franchise.
Oh,
Yo.
fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yo, that's the real shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually
Backyard
really
wrestling?
No,
Because he wants to bring
no.
back backyard
Rob-
football and baseball.
Ah, and baseball.
Wrong,
Nice.
wrong thing. There's no juggalos in this.
God, now that was a fucking game. Who the fuck? Which one of you motherfuckers? I will break your fingers if you don't put the GOAT, Pablo Sanchez, on your fucking team. Anywho,
Skin.
now, some cringe news. Apparently, the CEO of EA is suggesting to folks that an EA Sports metaverse is in the works.
Oh no.
Someone get a water
Welcome
hose.
to the Maddenverse.
I'm
Where
waiting
you
for them to
can-
say, hey, you have to have a subscription now to play any of the sports games.
You mean a subscription to a casino?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's essentially what all the games are. Just why are we paying full price for a new game, which is basically just the same game with just different content?
It's a new game. It's the same as the old game. Just different shit.
Now, it's funny that you say that, but it's also the same bugs as well, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts.
Yeah. All they did is just switch out all the PNGs and the models.
No, sometimes they forget to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even get that right. Now, for a bit of cringe, but a bit of schadenfreude for all of you. Everybody's favorite gaming has-been, Cliff Bleszinski,
Oh no.
says Microsoft and Gears of War dev would ask for his help if they were smart. Now, if
Right,
that's
why
not the
your
most,
last 2 projects failed.
if that's not the most self-wank fucking bullshit that I've ever heard of.
Wank.
And it's funny you mentioned that, because that's included in his little diatribe and dog shit. If they were smart, they'd enlist me for my input, because just from a PR standpoint alone, it would be gold. But nothing. Ah well, it is what it is, so be it. Last few years, I've moved on. Boss Key
you
didn't work
haven't?
out. Fine. Shit happens. That's a quote, by the way.
I've moved on. No, you didn't.
And for a reminder of all the viewers and the folks in this voice chat, Boss Key is the name of his company he tried starting off that lasted for 4 years and accomplished fucking nothing.
Not surprising. Not
I should
at
say.
all.
Apparently, his comments have come up from recently commenting on the success of Palworld. Funny enough.
Funny joke.
Funny joke.
Funny
Allegedly,
joke.
Mr. Bleszinski had a similar idea many years ago.
Sure he did.
He apparently had a pitch that was turned down at Epic, dubbed Medieval Pokemon with baby dragons instead. So just Pokemon with a lot of dragons. Hey, you know there's a phone game that does that, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it might be
right
with
now.
puzzles.
Why aren't you commenting about that for stealing your idea, Cliffy? Oh, wait, because it's a phone game. And it doesn't do nothing. You're just here talking with your fat fucking mouth because people who made a game in a fucking cave with scraps of metal
Ooh.
and no knowledge on what rigging is sold several million copies in its first week.
Yep.
With a very playable beta.
Yes. Wait, beta?
It's in early access, right? So
Oh, wait,
technically-
yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it is.
60%, like they still have 60% finished.
Yeah.
They just got to deal with the server cost.
Like, it's gonna cost how much?
Man, it's still crazy that Gears 5 was 5 years ago and we haven't heard shit. They must really be saving Gears 6 for the next Xbox whatever.
You know all they need to do?
Just let me buy Gears 3 HD. Do it. Fucking
Give me
do it. I'll
Gears
pay you
1
fucking
and
money
Gears
for it.
3. That's it.
Yeah. Let me fucking pay you for your game with upscaled graphics. You fucking bitch. Like, take my money.
No.
Bless your face.
Thank you.
Like, I know I've talked about it here before, but the fact that Gears of 5 went through its entire fucking life cycle where you have Jack as a playable character to mind Jack fucking Locust and play as them is an actual gameplay mechanic, and you motherfuckers don't make a beast mode?
Beast mode, baby.
Where's the fucking sense?
Sense. The hell's that?
You know, it's that thing that you put alongside your dollars when you pay for a burrito.
Oh, okay. Speaking of sensed, everyone's favorite Chinese mega game corporation, Tencent, has been in has been in conversation with one Hasbro Entertainment on the possible purchasing of the rights to Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, so they could both burn together? Great, because last I heard, Tencent is shitting money out of its ass. Like,
Really? Tencent's
fucking-
gonna buy out D&D? Good. Pathfinder
They're
will
thinking-
rise.
Right. and my own game system once I get it, in the beta.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm about to say they would just do it just for the game rights. Correct.
I don't know. There's only been minor conversation about it.
Yeah, and I do know Tencent has attempted to buy Dungeons and Dragons, but they were rejected. So I doubt this will be any different.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Y'all can keep talking. I'm just watching what my cats are doing.
Being cats.
Yeah, they were
No, it's
chasing
like
each
that's-
other, having fun.
Oh lord, cats being cats. But no,
Speaking of cats, where
do we have any more happy news, or should I continue going into sad news?
Well, I mean, we already talked about it here, but might as well spread the news that allegedly data mine and leaks suggest that the grim darkness of the 41st millennia is coming to you live from Activision Blizzard in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
so it's confirmed. Cool.
Well, no,
Well, it's theorized, which is, I'll take it.
I'd take it. I don't know who the fuck they're gonna put in it. It's gotta be like, I don't know, probably fucking Gilliman and a guardsman or something. A
It's
guardsman?
The ultimate guardsman from Catachan, Sly Marbo.
Oh, that'd be fucking great. I don't
Oh
fucking
god damn it!
care.
I take a Kriegsman too. Like,
Yeah,
make that
yeah.
make that a skin
That
for
pisses
what's
me
his
off.
name?
Yeah, what's his nuts with the gas mask?
Swagger?
Yeah,
Swagger Koenig. Or Ghost.
Koenig
even.
would make a great template for Krieger.
Yeah. What is it?
I mean,
So-
shit, we already kind of got a Catachan warrior with the fucking Keith David skin.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Like, you could roleplay as a fucking Catachan devil with that.
So, I have a question as well. So, this is true. Joe Blackburn is resigning from his position for Destiny.
Yes.
After the final shape, yes.
Why?
I don't
Work
know.
on
He's
his
been at
Because
it for...
Destiny is a falling or a sinking ship, and
Hmm.
it's over, bros.
Is a
Unfortunate.
fallen
Joe
warship.
Warida.
Unironically, game is dead.
Joe Warida.
Yeah.
How
I mean, I don't
sad.
like saying it, but like, I haven't touched Destiny for like 2 months now.
I've been on and
Yeah.
off touching it, checking the store, doing some shit on the side. I
didn't
think
even
I
check
still
the
need to
store.
finish the battle pass, or whatever the fuck they call it
Like,
these days.
I might be
Like-
at like
do.
rank 10 in the pass.
I don't think
I-
I've even bought the
touched it.
final shape yet.
I haven't bought it
Same.
either. I don't see a reason to, you know? Not like, oh, you get a linear fusion rifle. Like, okay.
No,
Whatever.
Like,
So
I'm not
it's-
even trying to bash Destiny here. I'm a fan. I've always been a fan. Fucking been playing the game forever.
Yep.
But really, Bungie's mismanagement and just everything has not kept that game like stable at all.
Yeah, it's. I think it's time.
Pretty much.
So, plus they kept what bothered me when they started like trying to make it an MMO. They don't have many things that make it an MMO.
They don't have enough in the game to glorify it as an MMO.
Like,
Find person, gather resource. That's it.
yeah, like for me, one of my clanmates I think he worked as a coder for Bungie. And
What? Does she get fired?
no, I don't think he did. I was trying to keep his name out, so that way, just in case. But
Well, we don't know if that's. I don't think that's his actual name.
well,
I'd still went and use their name just in case, because I do upload
Yeah.
these.
so
Fuck.
with that in mind, it just sucks because he's a really funny guy. If you don't like puns, you gotta get over that. And he does do a bit of trolling from time to time, i.e., stealing an execution from from me and Jay's buddy Meaty when we played Halo.
Ah,
Yoinked. But it just sucks because I like Cass. I played since Destiny 1.
yeah,
And
Oh yeah,
I played since
I'm an
Alpha.
alpha player
too.
too, just like
Yeah.
Cass.
And it just I wasn't the alpha, but I was pretty much one of the first wave to come into the game. And it like on release day. And it just sucks to see it this way, but at the same time everything's got to end at some point. So, I'm pretty much
I
going to
just
get the
wish
DLC when it comes out, and I'm going to see the story through, and then that's it. I'm not touching Destiny ever again.
I will play Final Shape, but I don't know if I'm gonna come back to it
I'm
at all
probably
from
not going
there.
to stick around for the next stuff after. 'Cause it just sounds like it's going to be like what Diablo 4 is doing.
Yep.
Yes.
What's Diablo 4 doing?
A
Just
mix
like
of
a
fucking
little-
all.
Just a little tiny update, like chapter things. It's like, ugh.
That's
So
pretty
the
much what they're
whole
gonna do.
what story is not in that game then is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because what kept people going for the story-wise for Destiny was light versus dark. And now that we're seeing more, that we're getting to that end bit, but I mean, what are we gonna do? So other than that, I just don't see a point to play Destiny anymore. I don't, and that's gonna suck because I like looter shooters, and there's not a lot of that on the market right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not good ones.
Not a
Yeah,
lot
not
of
good ones.
schlooters around.
Like you have access to ones like I don't know if anyone is a fan of Borderlands, like at least Borderlands 1.
Yeah.
And
Borderlands
people
Yeah,
1
one's
and
good.
2 are okay. 1 best. 2, it's okay. It's not great.
Yeah. If you this
Can I?
if there was an option to turn off the whole internet memes going on and on and on, and be like, all right, just click, done.
Yep.
Can I play game now? Yes,
I
you can.
appreciated that I built my berserker to punch people explosively.
Like,
Yeah.
I will say Borderlands 2 still had one of my all-time favorite quests,
Which was?
Spacey McShooty.
Yep.
It was the
I thought it was
most
Shooty
well-designed...
Mhm.
Shooty McFace, or whatever. I
Yeah, I thought it
don't
was Shooty
care.
McFace.
Face McShooty.
Look,
This face machine?
here's the thing, though. It was the most well-designed quest in a video game I've ever fucking played. Shoot me in the face! Okay.
Oh, that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect fucking design. Amazing story. 10 out of 10
Knock
right
knock.
there.
Who's there? Shoot
Rest
me
of
in
the
the
game,
face.
meh.
I am going to pay you to low-tier god yourself. That was probably my second favorite quest.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, when
When the
fucking
dickhead-
handsome Jack tells you to jump in the lava.
Oh,
Jump
yeah,
off the
that.
cliff
You
into
jump
the lava.
off the cliff into the lava. You
Or
stupid
you could call
motherfucker.
this hot-
Here's your
Or
reward.
you could call this hotline.
Like, I don't think that would fly nowadays, but like,
No, it wouldn't.
Back then, it was
It
funny
was-
as hell.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, of course.
probably not great nowadays, but
No.
again, different time.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Considering people get bitchy when a character decides to get a little grab assy.
Mm.
Like, man, find something actual to complain about.
Yep.
It's a fucking video game.
You mean important things like in real life? No.
No, then
See, that
again,
would-
people
right.
would find stupid things in real life to fucking argue about. But whatever.
That would take effort, and that's something that people don't want to give out.
Mhm.
That's right.
That's right.
Alright, what else we got around? Oh, so who the fuck ready for Helldivers 2? I am. I've
I
never
am.
played
Gonna
Helldivers
dive
in my
into
entire
hell.
life.
If only I had a PS5.
But y'all are making me excited for it.
Raj, do you
See?
have a PC that's decent at all?
No.
Okay.
You know what? Now that I
wasn't sure.
think about it,
No.
I need to go
I
ahead and
wasn't
fucking
sure.
pre-order that shit.
I just know it'll be on both.
I know.
Mm.
Like,
Get a
I
PS5
would
eventually,
love
I'm
to.
sure.
What the fuck
Sorry.
does that mean? This game only... That's a weird fucking thing.
What?
This game only supports Japanese interface / voice for customers in Japan.
Huh?
It's pretty
So you can't-
standard for a lot of games. Outside of the US, a lot of games tend to only have the language that that area has. That's why a lot of people will actually import from a lot of Japanese like English speaking like Japanese natives and stuff will go out of their way to get the like American version of stuff.
Learn something new every day.
It's weird. I'm just surprised they wouldn't have all the languages as, you know, options everywhere.
Well, what you got to understand though as well, if a game offers every single language,
That's a bigger file.
look at Call of Duty's file size.
Yeah, no, it kind of occurred to me while you were talking.
30% of Call of Duty's current file size is language packs and voice packs
Damn.
because it doesn't you can't compress audio. Like you can. Good fucking luck compressing it without it turning to shit.
God damn it, Alice.
Oh yeah. That makes a whole lot of sense because of Ready or Not. There is a bunch of files for Ready or Not in terms of voice lines. I mean, like at least over like 150.
I fucking hate that I was about to make a joke about where's Skullface and the language virus when you need it. And I just look in No Mic and I see Alice posted, Snake, I'm defecting to the ballers. Oh, god damn it. Wait, Quentin Tarantino's making his last movie?
You said that the last two movies.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Moving on.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I mentioned it before stream started, but Beetlejuice 2 is coming out September.
And
September
the title?
6th.
Beetlejuice.
I know the title.
Beetlejuice.
I have a
There you
piece
go.
of news.
Beetlejuice. Yeah, that is a good title.
People are up in arms about a feature in Tekken right now that is currently tournament legal, which actually is a non-factor, but people won't look at the frame data, so they're adamant that this needs to get changed.
Which rule?
So as
good
you know,
sir?
with Tekken 8, there's the special style button, which allows
Yes.
you to do one-button combos.
Oh yeah.
Well, people found out that you can plink special style on, which if you don't know what plinking is, it's just a term called piano linking, and it's basically like, you know, pianoing over multiple buttons, like you would play a piano.
Yeah.
And you can plink special style on triangle with certain characters to do, and I air quotes here, frame perfect electric. You know, which is apparently game breaking, but here's the thing. Frame data shows that if you do this, it is minus 18 instead of being minus 13. So if you're actually good at the game, it's minus 13, meaning this gives you literally no tournament advantage whatsoever. But pro players are scared of a little button. Again.
As they always are.
Mm-hmm.
So, in terms of shit that got announced during that state of play stuff,
Stuff got
games
announced.
that I'm surprised to see in VR, but pleased to see in VR. Metro.
Oh yeah, the Metro VR actually looks kind of sick.
Yep.
I'm not gonna buy it. I don't care
I
about
ain't gonna.
VR.
I don't
But it
got a
looks
VR
sick.
thing. I don't got a VR arm.
Well, I mean, to be fair, also, I don't want to play Metro in VR and see my throwing knives be even more inaccurate. Some of y'all have seen my Metro playthrough.
I'm just gonna say again though, and Alice is probably gonna post the fucking gifs in the no mic again. But I don't even know what the fucking game is called, but the combat in that fucking VR game with the skeletons is so fucking tight and clean.
Oh, legendary.
Yeah. Blocking the
there it is.
fucking sword
Right.
strike with another skull, and then clubbing the skeleton with your hammer.
There it is.
It was fucking. God damn it.
Why did the chair scene, the chair gift just remind me of the Mummy, where the the guys run away and the main character just picks up a chair and just yeets it at him. Jeez.
And here comes John Dark Souls with a chair.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah,
My
that's
personal,
gonna be fun.
I would like to say in terms of the scale, the first one up there with the chair, he's with the chair.
Mhm.
It's like, it's skeleton man, you're no,
Warriors.
like quick, get the chair. No skeleton man's one weakness, a chair.
It's Tanix with a wooden chair.
Oh yeah, apparently in TV news, apparently we have the first image of the Among Us animated TV series.
Oh wait,
You're
what?
joking, right?
What?
No. This was
I need to
announced
take a
minute
rip
ago.
from the bong. Hold up.
Hold on.
I
I
need
just
a
missed
gummy.
that. What
So are we
did you
just
say?
like bringing back just Happy Tree Friends, but with the
Oh.
Among Us characters?
Is
I
that what
take
it
No,
that.
that's fine.
Okay, if
I'd
that
be down
actually
with.
ends up being what it is, I'm more than okay with that.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
likewise.
I miss Happy Tree Friends.
apparently who the fuck names the Okay. So apparently the studio behind fucking Big Mouth and Star Trek The Lower Decks
Oh, we're fucked.
Yeah. Oh,
Nope,
God.
it's gone. Dream's dead.
apparently it's being brought to us by Titmouse.
We're fucked.
That's the name of the studio.
Yep.
Titmouse.
We're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna die out. It's like probably I give it a month.
They're probably gonna
You
give
do-
Months?
they're probably
you
gonna
do
give the
know-
Amoguses fucking stupid big mouth faces.
About to say, you do know that Titmouse is responsible for like a few good shows that were out there. And not saying this show is going
Yeah,
to.
but
be
that
good.
was back on Adult Swim in like 2005.
All
So
right.
I missed this because I don't really pay attention to the Percy Jackson series, but that TV show apparently in the finale of their season, they paid tribute to the homie Lance Riddick. Good on them.
Oh.
Hmm.
Respect.
Yeah. I'm still not gonna watch that show because I never got into that series, but oh, I need to watch this trailer. The fuck is Henry Cavill doing here?
Probably for the 40K movie.
No, it's for the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
So the 40K movie.
Man, Henry Cavill better be a fucking Lord Soul.
I love the jokes I've been saying about production of that. Like Henry Cavill spending the entire budget on kitting everybody out with an army because he insisting that everyone had to at least buy and paint an entire army before.
We have to play
He
at
did
least
that.
5 matches.
Hmm.
Man, that shit just makes me laugh because I caught this week's episode from my current favorite 40K content provider. I'll name drop him, Adeptus Ridiculous.
Oh yeah, Bricky and DK.
Big
Oh, yeah.
forehead
And-
ass.
And fuck, what's
Quite
their
shy.
silent person? I can't
Quite
remember what
shy.
the silent person.
All right, Alice,
shy.
I'm saving that. I'm saving that very, very seasonal meme to my meme folder. Thank you very much.
Well, so the silent one is. I remember her as quite shy, and she
Yeah,
used to
that's-
do Warframe, but I think it's quite shallow now. I think.
I
don't
knew
remember.
about
they-
her
they
because
still call
I
her
always.
shy.
I knew about her because I always heard about her from fucking Pat.
She likes
We're
orc.
best friends. Yes, she liked orc. But anyway, I was reminded that
Shoot
Cadia
us.
fell like 20 years ago because they had an event that they essentially retconned in 2018
Hmm.
where people it was what's the fucking word for it? You guys know how they voted to kill Jason Todd?
An 800 number?
Oh,
To do
Yeah.
that?
It was like a community event, but
they did the
instead
poll.
of voting to kill off the current Robin, it was battle reports. You send in,
Battle-
yeah. You play matches, and you send in
Oh,
your data
right.
for the sake of determining the outcome of the Cadia campaign.
Right, I remember that.
That
and
was
I
the
love
original 13th Black Crusade, and I completely fucking forgot that was a thing.
damn.
because when they did an update, I think it was last year with the Ultramarines versus the Tyranids.
Yeah, they
Everyone
did
was
the
like,
same
"Oh,
thing.
the bugs won," and everyone's like, "What? Huh?"
But that's the thing, though. They don't really do it for story. They didn't do it for story significance. They did it for model priority.
Ah, I see now.
Like
Okay,
the
gotcha.
Tyranids got some new models before the Space Marines did.
Okay. I thought that was
Not
completely
the whole
for lore or
kit,
whatever.
just a few extra ones. I think. It's kind of like how heavy versus pyro was supposed to be a thing, and we're still waiting for those items, Valve, for the heavy.
Items. Like the heavy has boxing gloves. He doesn't need anything else.
We're still waiting for that rework that you said you were gonna do to the heavy.
Then this is the part where they go. This is the part where Eddie Guerrero comes up. Allied!
I fought for the heavy rework. All I got was a fucking banana. Hey, what the fuck else we got going on? Let's see. We already talked
I
about
mean,
the anything.
do we want to talk? I mean, we don't have to, but do we want to talk about the fucking other thing with the Activision Blizzard?
What other thing? Did they
How-
raid the fucking fridge again?
No, how fucking Mike Ybarra and one of the other head directors have left the company, and they put somebody who was in charge of Activision as the current acting president.
Be right back.
All right.
It's like, oh boy.
Oh my god, the armor sets. What the There's no way they made the entire armor. I thought it was just the visor. No. Alice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a visor and an armor
I
armor
thought it
recolor.
was just the visor. Who? Why? When?
Whomst.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh yeah, in other news. So how about Vince McMahon
Oh shit.
being
Yeah, we can't.
further confirmed super criminal?
There you go. Word it in a way that is quick safe, please, because we cannot get into
Yeah.
actual details.
No.
Nor can
I'm
we
not.
on YouTube where this is going to be uploaded.
Mhm.
What the fuck? You need 4 more directors for How many? Okay, I don't know shit about making TV shows. How many fucking directors do you need for a season of a TV series?
About as many directors as you need for a fucking Star Wars movie.
Yeah, but we all know how that went. The only thing good out of those fucking movies was Captain Phasma's armor and the Sith Troopers.
Meh.
They didn't have a badass bounty hunter fucking in that movie.
They should have tried to make her sound like she was a badass one. I'm like, she stood there.
And
A
jobbed. A lot. She jobbed a lot.
I'm like, can she
In
do
fact-
anything, please?
The only badass thing that she does is whenever you play her in fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2.
If you unlock her.
I did.
Ugh.
Fun as fuck.
Fuck.
But in regards to how many directors does it take to screw in a light bulb, apparently the Last of Us TV series added 4 new directors for their season 2 lineup.
What? Why?
I don't know. I guess they just
That's-
felt like it.
That's kind of overkill.
Overkill.
Oh, excuse me. Speaking of overkill, Payday 3 is like not doing too hot. Exactly. Exactly.
I'm sorry, but
Payday 3, I sleep.
you don't want to look at every word that comes out of their mouth in those fucking community streams they're doing. Just makes hope die.
Yeah. It's kind of it kind of boggles my mind.
I'm
on
just
how
gonna
hard
wait
they
and
messed
see.
up.
I'm just gonna keep my holding pattern.
I don't know. I'm curious as to how they messed up. How did they mess this up that hard?
Simple. They decided to ignore 10 years of quality of life, anything, and not wait to release a game.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck launches a game where you play with 3 other motherfuckers and you don't have a fucking way to talk to them? Or vote kick? Or an
Yeah.
unready button, for God's sake?
Yeah, it's rough.
But anyway, news that I was surprised by. I didn't know there was another Highlander movie in production.
Oh, fuck.
And not surprising at all, though, Henry Cavill is involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what? It better fucking continue the one important trend of Highlander movies.
There can only be one Highlander?
No, that soundtrack better only be Queen. That is a fucking requirement. Tell me I'm wrong. I will wait.
Who the fuck is Wilson Bethel?
I don't fucking know. I don't watch.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that was the... Okay. Okay. I needed to do a name check on that, because apparently he was the dude who did Daredevil, or no, he did the Bullseye in the Daredevil TV series. Which, if I remember, he did pretty decent at that. For a sec, I was worried it was the... it was the Punisher Daredevil with the fucking Bullseye fucking scar cut into his forehead. Alright, what the fuck I got? That's a funny thing to flex on. Would you like to know what Netflix Games' most popular launch to date is?
Oh, God.
The Grand Theft Auto trilogy.
Anyways,
Oh, no. Anyways.
Oh god, that's fucking funny. I missed this when it came out, but with Raiden being added to Fortnite, now you could have a full squad of characters from the hit PlayStation game, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have Nathan Drake, Isaac Clarke, Kratos, and Raiden. That's a full squad from PlayStation Smash Stars.
And
So what else you got?
I think that's good. I mean,
yeah, I'm kind of tapped.
I
as per the usual, this will go up on the Patreon raw format and be available for a week before it is open to the public. Obviously, the people who watched it in stream, watched it in stream. I ain't gotta worry about all that.
No, watch it again.
Peace. It will be uploaded within the day or two. And we are out.
Indeed.
And stream will continue.